Alright, so about that fun I talked about. There's no fun without preparation. I'm going to take this laser bore sight for 12 gauge shotgun. And I'm going to co-witness it with my iron sights. Out at 10 meters, or 10 yards rather. See if I can get it somewhat on. That's kind of lined up center where I want it. Take a look. It's definitely got some recoil on it. Little right of target. Make a slight adjustment on those iron sights and then send one more round in. See if I can't do that in real time. All right. So if you want your group to go left, got to move your rear sight left. And it's pretty decent on azimuth, I'd say. Probably could stand to go down, which means I need to move my front sight up. Again, aiming at the head. Still a little right. Go 9 total clicks. See where this ends up. Aiming dead center. Ooh, that's got some punch. Let's take a look down there. Felt that one on the old shoulder. Should probably be shooting this left-handed. That's pretty decent pattern. First, adjust. Second, no adjust. I think I'll leave it there. Guy looks like Mickey Rourke from Sin City. Alright, so we got our target all patched up there, sand some flyers, but only hits count anyways. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to load the magazine. It is a magazine of 5. From what I understand, these magazines are pretty reliable. I'm going to load the magazine completely. I could load one in the chamber, but I won't. And because I am a lefty, I'm going to shoot left. And a lot of guys are saying that this is, because it's not a shoulder fire weapon, it's a firearm, not really a shotgun. But because it's not able to be shouldered, it's able to be shouldered, but if you want to do that, you're going to punish yourself. It's going to fucking hurt. I'm going to shoot it lefty. I'm going to go from the hip, because that's what a lot of guys are prescribing. I just got a shitty little sling. I think I might have had this in OF6. Had it rigged up different though, for a breacher. That hit some dirt. Probably should have had one down there on target. Alright, no strike. Had one misfire. Thing kicked all over the place like a mule. 10 yards, shooting from the hip. Nothing to index off of like a laser or a light. You can see where I did some grass mowing. Low shot in the hip. Some peppering with some buck. But the only real ball hit's down there. Oh, I guess, yeah, there's another ball hit. but nothing to exactly write home about. I'd never prescribe hip fire anyways, but seeing as how I don't have any real recoil managing accessories on here, other than maybe the sling for punching out, even this, that's a dangerous scenario. I mean, I doubt I'll hit myself in the face, but if I do, that'll make for some good footage. But hip fire's something you do, like, I don't know, if you had a guy dead to rights and you were going to squeeze off one round and maybe you had a laser on his chest, you know, and you wanted to say something clever like, you know, say goodbye to my rather large friend, then, you know, maybe hip fire. But other than that, I don't know. You'd want to punch out. We'll see what, actually, I don't like only being able to put it out that far. I mean, it's actually pretty stable. You know, I might one round it just to see where I'm at on that. Yeah, that hit center mass. That did some good work. I'll tell you, I wasn't happy about it. But multiple rounds going down range, I don't know. I got 4 in, so if they all feed, that'll be relatively the same as the last one from the hip, as far as rounds down range. But you could see right there, I didn't even notice that till I got back. We got a failure to eject and extract. That's no bueno. That isn't remedial action by any stretch of the imagination. But also, you saw that the rear sight came back. So, without any way to really lock that into place, if that's coming back under recoil, well, it's good for your first round, maybe. Alright, let's see if we can't send it home. Yeah, made up for the accuracy coming up there. But I'll tell you, that thing's more brutal than my Cruiser Compact. Getting a lot of rounds going right. I don't know. I got some reduced recoil loads. We'll see how those do. So while this does come with a spring for lighter loads, I'm not going to preempt it. I'm going to try and shoot it with the standard spring. And it also comes with a different buffer attachment for heavier loads. But again, I'm going to keep it as it came stock, see how it functions, and then maybe I'll mess with it later. But these are 9 pellet buck from Rio. I'll show you the box here. They were cheap at the store, so I bought the rest of them. But yeah, anyways, these are being advertised. 9 pellet, reduced recoil or low recoil, RBLR129. So Rio, buckshot, low recoil, 12 gauge, 9 pellet is what I imagine that translates to. And then 1200 feet per second is their advertised velocity. What I'll do is I'll fire one, see if we can get reliable feeding and extraction. I should put up a new target while I'm at it. Alright, I got a little sidetracked. Family time. Anyways, I was going to shoot these reduced recoil from Rio. Just going to shoot this one to see how it functions, see if it ejects. I'll punch out there with it. Double aught buck. Noticeably lighter on the recoil, and it ejected, so I may not have to change the springs out. Patterned right. And what I'll do is I'll run 4 to finish off that box. See how they cycle. I think when they get the spring that comes with it, and they say that's for your lighter rounds, I think they're talking about birdshot. But I typically won't run birdshot in any shotguns that I own, actually. I don't shoot birds. Well, I do with the pellet gun. Alright, let's see if we can run all 4 out of this. Oh, got a failure. Again, hardly remedial. Oh, got a light feed. Maybe I will have to change that tube out. In fact, let's do that. You know, upon a little closer inspection, this Rio, that is Royale buck. Wonder why I like that stuff so much. Alright, so this is the light recoil spring. We'll put that in. Should be a pretty easy proposition. I kind of read the manual. I gotta find a way to label these springs, I suppose, otherwise I'd just have to know which one's in it and then keep this one out of the bag. Or keep this one out of the bag so I don't confuse it. And I'll lock this in the rear just to get that to seat. Alright, we'll give it a functions check. Oh, you can definitely tell that that's a lighter spring. Works. All right, now we'll see if we can get this Royale buck to fire. Didn't like the way that fed. All right, throws a little powder, but yeah, fires just fine with the light recoil spring. We'll run 5 more. All right, actually what we'll do is we'll run 6. Got 1 in the tube, 5 in the magazine. I'll run slow and deliberate, take an aim at the bowling pins. Start from right, work my way left. Oh, didn't fully feed that one. Oh, just got it. Just got it. The angle that's at, I don't know if I'd be able to see that. So we'll take that one that fell. We'll kind of just Rambo one-arm this. Well, the VRF14, I'm definitely sold on it, obviously, because I bought the damn thing. But it has now become my most impractical gun, even as a hallway sweeper. And I'll tell you why, and I'll show you using this Royal double-aught buck 9 pellet in my Mossberg compact cruiser. Where's the cruiser compact? I always forget. A little 500 mini. So it's only holding 3. 5 come in the box. But I like this thing because of its ease of maneuverability, control, and comfort. Gotta load it. Forgot I only had 3. I'm surgical with this bitch. You know, I gotta try it. Oh. So I wanted to accessorize with this, and I figured now that it's closer to night, I use this Royale double-aught buck to demonstrate. Safe. But I wanted to use this boulder from Olight. What do they actually call it? B-A-L-D-R, boulder. So, I like the fit. I like the quick release. I like the function. There's laser. There's light, strobe, momentary, constant. Laser and light. But here I think is the problem. And this is just based off of previous experience using this on my 10mm. So there's laser light. Uh-oh. And that's the light recoil.